Okay, here goes another video. This one should take about 12 minutes according to the navigation. We have a very sharp left turn coming up here in just a little bit. I've never been here before, the car's never been here before. This is the first time either of us have ever seen this, and that is why Tesla is going to win full self-driving, because there is no other self-driving company in the world that can do this. Completely novel location. Car's never seen it before, and it works. So there's a lot of naysayers out there, which is kind of funny to me because Tesla has given people like me the freedom to essentially take their software with absolutely no oversight and record videos and put it out there for the world to see. And yet people still don't believe just how good this is and how close they are to this being a reality for everyone. Yeah, so a lot of people are naysayers, but this works. I realize there's no traffic right now. When you throw traffic in, it does make things a lot more complicated. But to just bury your head in the sand and think that this is never going to work is kind of stupid, considering that, I mean, it obviously works. So yeah, we'll let this drive continue. I'm going to go up to a Best Buy, because that's a good launching point for the next maneuver that I want to seek out after that. My voice is kind of tired here, so I might not be talking too much, but I probably will, because there's always something to talk about. That's just me not quite having enough torque on the wheel. Anyway, I do believe, based on my very, very limited experience with version 9, that this is absolutely it has to be getting quite close to public release. Just as long as none of the morons try to sit in the back seat or whatever. But they do have the camera turned on, which hopefully will immediately disable it and safely pull over if someone does try to pull something to get out of the seat. Because I think that's kind of what, I think the idiots out there are what could hold this technology back. Because if you have your bottom 1% idiot, they could ruin it for everyone. Because this is, for a safe, responsible driver who put down $10,000 for full self-drive beta, or full self-drive, this software it's right on the edge of being good enough and safe enough for your average responsible adult to supervise it. But when your 1% idiot ruins it for everyone, that's kind of where we're at. But anyway, my opinion, and this is just me because I know nothing about the internal processes at the company, is that this feels like it's really got to be getting awfully close for a wide release. So please be patient if you can. I've been driving this since December. I've seen the improvements along the way. Back in December, it was way too dangerous for public release. Absolutely should not have gone out, and that was wise. But yeah, at this point, we're getting really close, I think. It's got to be within the next, who knows, few months. Yeah, anyway, we'll keep on driving here. This drive's relatively boring, pretty straight, so I might not even upload this one. But you know what? I know people like watching these, so I might just upload it, and you can always watch it on 2x speed or whatever. Okay, that was a little bit abrupt. No traffic, though. It must have picked up on the arrows and made its decision there. That's something I do wish that they could do, and maybe they do, is when it picks up on stuff like that. Is there someone behind me? Thinks there is. There's not. When it picks up on arrows, I wish it would upload that to some kind of a cloud database so it knows that ahead of time. There's not a car behind me. It thinks there is because of the raindrops or whatever on the camera. Version 8.2 never would show cars behind you. It pretty much cut off a beam you on the left or right. So that's a change. Look at this, isn't this cool? Yep, and that's what's happening over here. Okay, we have a straight through. So, okay, it is depicting the arrows on the ground. I found that it kind of wasn't depicting the arrows on the ground. as reliably as in the past. It could just be a nighttime issue. I kind of miss 8.2. It had a more defined layout of the intersection. This one's a little bit more blurry, which I think is on purpose because it kind of shows what did Elon say, probability something about what it's seen. So it's kind of a little bit fuzzy based on not having precise location on all the objects. Okay, here we go from 30 to 45. And the speed ramp is just so comfortable. Super, super comfortable speed ramp. Very nice. You're not going to annoy anyone behind you. Okay, and there's a little bit of a slowdown for seemingly no reason. I'll snapshot that. Yeah, that speed ramp, it would not annoy you, your passengers, the people behind you are not going to be annoyed that you're accelerating too slowly. It was just right. That's a big improvement. Okay. Coming up here, there's an issue I had with 8.2. Not here. I think there's someplace up here, maybe this next intersection, where it wants to take an immediate left for no particular reason. Maybe it's not here. Anyway, somewhere here in the next half mile, I think there is a repeatable failure from past versions. So we'll see if that happens again. Maybe it was behind me and it just didn't happen. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Another big change, along with the speed changes being much more gradual, is the lane keeping is a lot better. 8.2 would kind of meander a little bit more, ping pong, if you will. This doesn't do that. It feels like production autopilot, which is very good. But production autopilot is phenomenal for lane keeping, and this feels a lot more like production autopilot, and that's a compliment. That's a good thing. A lot of debris. We had kind of a storm roll through, and this is what I'm dealing with. Looking forward to some daytime dry testing. Okay, yeah, I think we made it through that problemed area without any issues. Okay, so we have the lane splitting here. Very nice. It's depicted very accurately. These visualizations are super cool. It's honestly not a whole lot different information from what we used to have. The presentation is just a lot nicer to look at. Okay, there's a car. No troubles. Auto high beams work fine. This feels very comfortable. Very smooth through the turns. This feels, like I said a minute ago, this feels like production autopilot. Oh my gosh. And then the speed limit goes to 35. It's just so smooth. Super awesome. Yeah, the accelerate, decelerate is on point. There's a big thing there. I probably should have intervened just to provide training data. And maybe like, I'll snapshot. I don't know how long that snapshot lasts for. I don't know if it's 10 seconds, 30 seconds in the past. I don't know. But yeah, the acceleration deceleration ramp is just perfect. It's smoother than you can even imagine. Okay, there's a cop, and we turned off our auto high beams for him, which was nice. There's 30 miles per hour, and it slows down very nicely. He's following me, so we won't let it do anything too janky here. Okay, so actually, now that I think about it, this is kind of the first time I've taken version 9 through a sort of pseudo city area. So we'll see how we do here with some of these bigger intersections. Cop is definitely still behind me. So if I disengage, it's just because I'm trying to, you know, act cool and not let the car. Okay, looks like we're clear to the right. I'm going to tap the accelerator just to... Okay, there's green anyway. And it's clear and good. So I tapped the accelerator just so that he wouldn't, like, think something was up with me kind of being funky. He took a left, though. And the light turned green right at that time anyway. No traffic whatsoever. Very smooth. Very good. Okay, we have a red light that we are stopping. Okay, red light, now it's green. Oh, perfect into the turn lane. Perfect. Man, people are gonna love this, okay? I'm saying right now, whenever this is released, if you bought this, it's worth the wait. Keep waiting. This makes your life so much better. Like, you don't have to worry about navigating. It takes you right to wherever your destination is. You have to watch it, but this is feeling a whole lot more polished. It truthfully is. Just be patient, because this is gonna be worth the wait. Honestly, I wasn't totally paying attention to my turn there, and it just got in the turn lane, took the turn, smooth as can be. So yeah, worth the wait. Just be patient. Beta testers like me, we're out trying to help find the bugs. Very good. Awesome. So I think this was no intervention, no disengagement drive. Again, so I'm actually going, well, I'll let it finish because maybe that sends a signal to the team like, hey, no intervention drive complete. So I'll let it come up into the park. Oh, this is so perfect. Like, we just pulled up here like it's no one's business. Okay, I'm getting stoked and pumped here. So here we are, Best Buy storefront, point A to point B. Awesome. And next video is coming up.